Hey guys, so I wanted to do another video and I'm a bit stuck for ideas at the moment. So I thought I'd do the Wanderlust Tag. Why am I doing accents? I thought I'd do the Wanderlust Tag, which I did see Ingrid and Kat do it, and I also saw Essie or Estee from Essie Button do it. And to address this on my head, I know it's like really warm today and stuff and sunny. If you've seen this, you've seen my outfit video from today, but this video won't be going on today. But I'm wearing a hat because my hair is absolutely so long, It's really long and I just want it out my face because literally it goes over the top near like my eyes and I just want it out my face, so I've like scraped it back, I don't know, I just put a hat on. So we're just gonna deal with that, okay? You can't really see it, but you can. So I've got the questions up on my iPad here, and I've got Essie's video, or Este's video, with her boyfriend Aslan, which is the coolest name ever. I want to be called Aslan. And I'm just going to read the questions off here, so if I'm looking down, well, you know, you get the drift. Probably not going to be the best person at this because I haven't travelled that far. No, I haven't travelled that far, to be honest, but I've travelled a lot in this country, in the UK a bit, and I've been abroad twice, so I just wanted to do it for another video. But if you've got any more requests, you can leave them below. Anything, I might film a morning routine, and I really want to film another outfit video because I enjoyed doing today's, even though there was quite a lot of people around, so I did it conspicuously or like on the sly. But if I go out early tomorrow to do laundry, to do washing, I might do it then. Anyway, video. Question 1 is your most treasured passport stamp, and I've only got one, and that is from New York. So that, I guess. But do they give you stamps anymore? I didn't get a stamp when I went to Dublin, but maybe they don't give you like ones when you go to the EU because you don't actually technically have to have your passport to travel within the EU. Well, if your country is an EU member. Anyway. Question 2. Can you recite your passport number from memory if asked? No. I think there might be a 7 in there. Or is that my debit card? Question 3 is your preferred method of travel. Planes, trains or automobile? I've been on a plane, like a proper plane, 4 times. Well, more than 4 times. I've been on 4 trips on a plane, so 8 in total. And I go on the train a lot because every time I go back home from uni, unless it's at the end of term, I go home on a train. And I go on trains to London all the time, so I do like a train because they're so easy. Cars, you can go wherever you want, but I think I actually prefer going on a train because you don't have to have the worry of driving, and especially if you're driving, and I don't get that feeling of being, because I get travel sick, but I don't get that feeling that much on a train. But if I sit in the back of a car, I do. But so every time I go in a car, I have to sit in the front seat, like in the passenger seat in the front, or if I'm driving, I don't get travel sick. Not that I've driven in ages, but the 2 before America, the 2 times before that, but not the first time I went on a big plane, like the 2 times in between, my ears went crazy, and that was flying on the way back from Edinburgh. I literally could not hear a thing. Well, I could, but it was so bad for like a week afterwards. I couldn't hear properly, and that was really like annoying. And then on the way back from Dublin, I believe my ears went a little bit funny. They popped so much on the plane, and that was horrible. And plus there was loads of turbulence on the plane then, and for an hour flight from Dublin to Gatwick, we had a delay of 4 hours at Dublin Airport when everything was shutting in the airport, so that was fun. But I really it was alright. The flights to and from New York, from Manchester, I really quite like that, except for the lack of personal entertainment system on the back of the seat. But I did have my iPad and I listened to Miranda's book and tried to watch a film I was going to watch Wolverine. I had both Wolverines, but I didn't end up doing that because I just got bored and preferred to listen to the book. But I also downloaded The Syndicate, the television show, because that was on at the time, and I watched that on part of the plane. So I would say planes and trains. Long haul flights on planes, I thought I wasn't going to like that, but it went pretty quickly. The food was okay, and it was quite a pleasurable experience. It wasn't amazing, but it was alright. Question 4 is your top 3 travel items. Right, when I went to America, literally I lived on my iPad at the hotel because they had free Wi-Fi in the lobby, and when you don't want to rack up your roaming on your phone, Wi-Fi is your friend. And literally every time, I had my phone as well, but every time anyone found Wi-Fi, they said, "We found Wi-Fi," and everyone went on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. So that was quite fun. So iPad or something. If I'm going on a plane, I would say pack some clothes in your carry-on, just in case your bag gets lost. But literally iPad, because you can put book on here. You can have books and audible audio books, and yeah. So I don't know, passport, iPad, and headphones. So question 5 is hotel or hostel. I'm gonna have to say hotel, because after my experience in the hostel, in the YMCA hostel in New York, it wasn't bad, it was bearable, but the bathrooms were so horrible. So hostel was okay. Bunk beds were on wheels. Yeah, I would say hotel, but the hostel we stayed in, we actually only had 2 people in a room. We didn't go in, I'm not sure if that hostel did have any of those rooms where you share 8 strangers, but we didn't go in those rooms. I'm not sure if that hostel itself had them, but we didn't use those. And my first 2 nights were on my own. There was other people I knew in the hostel, but I had my own room. So yeah. Question 6, are you a repeat visitor or do you explore new places? I like to go somewhere new, but I also like the comforts of going somewhere that you already know, like London, going there quite a lot. But now I've been on a long haul flight and stuff, I do want to venture out more. I want to go to LA. I don't know why, because LA isn't really that interesting, to be honest, because it's quite it's just a city really, isn't it? But I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's not got interesting architecture really, because it's quite new. But I want to travel around Europe. I want to go to Paris, and I want to go to Brussels. I want to go to Krakow in Poland. There's loads of places. I've got a traveller bug now. I want to go to everywhere. Question 7, do you read up on your destination, the culture, history and safety, or do you wing it? I definitely read up on places. Before Dublin, I had loads of plans of what I wanted to do. With New York, I got loads of travel guides. I was looking at it for months. With Edinburgh and stuff, I looked at it for ages, but I'd already been to Edinburgh before. But yeah, I do pretty much, if I'm going to a city or anything in the UK, I don't know, for example, Chester or York, which I've been to Chester once, but I've been to York a couple of times. I read up on things, but generally I just like looking on a city's Wikipedia page, for fun, just anyway. I know, weirdo. 8, what is your favourite travel website? I really like looking at TripAdvisor just to see what the hotel reviews are for anything. I looked at it for my uni town just to see what their reviews are. But yeah, so I do quite like looking at stuff like that. Question 9, where would you recommend a friend to visit? Name, city and why? I would recommend New York, obviously, but because that's the last place I went to. But to be honest, I wouldn't spend that much time there. 4 days, a long weekend. You could probably do all the stuff that you needed to, because New York, Manhattan is quite compact. But I would recommend going to York. York is amazing. It's the Shamble, is that what it's called? I think they're called the Shambles, like their little streets. I love them. I love going to Cambridge because of the, I can't remember what they're called, the boat things. Punts. I love going on them. I went on them like last year, they were fun. But like, just, yeah. Question 10 is, you're leaving tomorrow, money is no option, where are you going? I wouldn't like to go on a beach. I've never been like on a beach resort on like abroad before. I've been to like coast towns here in the UK, but I've never been on like a beach holiday, and to be honest I don't think I would enjoy that because I'm not one for lying on the beach because that's boring. I'd rather be like, I don't know, visiting and seeing a city than like lying down on a beach or at the pool. I don't enjoy that because I'd rather be seeing something than like lying there reading a book when I'm on holiday. I would rather go and visit something new than like I can read a book at home. Why would I need to like lie on the beach? I can lie on the beach at home, kind of. But yeah, so I would say some like city break. I'm really like into city break sort of stuff, like going like to New York and stuff, but to be honest, Paris I would like to go to, so there's quite a lot of things. Barcelona, we might be going to Rome for my mum's birthday in a couple of years because it's a landmark birthday, her 60th, and she said she's going to save up and like treat us all to go to Rome for like her birthday, so that'll be fun. But see, I would really like to go back to America, literally back to America please. So that's all the questions on the tag. I'm not going to tag anyone specifically to do it because it's kind of a tag that you need to want to have to do, if that makes sense. So thank you for watching, and yeah, bye.